But I think it is time now to look at our first game of the night. So I pull up the stats here. You're going to have Couldn't Afford FIFA versus Cat Hunting Spoon.
That should definitely be a good game.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm excited. Like I said, I definitely think Cat Hunting Spoon, with the absolute heartbreaking loss that was their last series against Urban Style, I think they're going to be coming out with a vengeance. And like I said earlier, I'm excited for Slade Hunt and Sam to just go on an absolute demo fest. So you know that I'm not saying I'm hoping Trey gets a little tilted, but I'm excited for him to tilt a little bit, rage, and then just, do something nutty like he tends to do.
Yeah, that's one thing. You have to be careful playing with him, because if you just get him the right amount tilted, he can just come out there and destroy you.
Yeah, no, that is very, very true. I was gonna say, so if you look at it, one stat still stands out, and that is Smegalodon's demos versus the rest of the team, and Slade Hunt's demos versus the rest of the team. If you want to talk about that?
Yeah, that's gonna be really interesting. We're gonna see a lot of explosions on the field here, because Couldn't Afford FIFA really likes to. BakersDozen and Nikki love to sit back and kind of just wait for Sam to make an opportunity or just take out that goalie for them. And Cat Hunting Spoon as well loves to send Slade Hunt. Slade Hunt, though, he kind of just likes to, anywhere he sees someone, just kind of take them out. Then I know that's created opportunities for them as well. So we might, Smegalodon and Slade Hunt may not have like the best goals and everything, but they do create opportunities for their team.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely agree. And one thing I was going to also say is if you look at the goals, especially on Cat Hunting Spoon, Slade Hunt has as many goals as Trey, who is, the highest rated person on his team. So I think Cat Hunting Spoon, and especially watching their game versus Urban Style, they were just back and forth, and they were just playing great together. So I have yet to actually see Couldn't Afford FIFA play a single threes game, so I'm excited to see them play. Plus, as I say, my team does play them this week, so I'm hoping if I can get just a little bit of
get some scouting
insight on there. That's going to be exciting there. But yeah, I was going to say, looking at assists, Sam's got the most on his team, which is always good. If he's got the assists. He can bring like Baker, who's sitting at 16 goals. Like I said, I have yet to see them play. I'm excited to see Baker play, because I was going to play him in twos, but his team did end up forfeiting. So I'm excited to get him on the field here.
Yeah, and then crazy part is CoolCat is tied with Slade Hunt for goals, but he does have 40 shots.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much almost double Nikki and Smegalodon. So I don't know whether that could just be long clears going towards the net, or if he is putting good shots on target. But almost 100 shots from Cat Hunting Spoon there. So we should see some good pressure as well.
Yeah. All right. And we are just getting all the players in the party. So once they are in, looks like one team has 2 minutes left in one of their games. So once that is done, we will be good to go here.
Better get that loading up here as well.
Oh, yeah. So I'm curious now. After, we've talked about all the stats, we've gone over everything. Do you have any keyword early predictions on this one?
This one's tough. So you got Cat Hunting Spoon did come off a devastating loss this last week. So they may want to take that out on this game today. But Couldn't Afford FIFA has been really strong so far this season. If Couldn't Afford FIFA can kind of keep CoolCatMeow in control, I think they might take this one, but I have a feeling this could go into Game 5.
So I'm curious, if you're Cat Hunting Spoon, what do you think they need to do to get their first win on the board?
Well, you gotta watch out for those demos, but at the same time, by just keeping that ball out of your third and just keeping good constant pressure on their half, I feel that really could help them win this game.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously, there's going to be a lot of demos in this one. I think Trey is going to have to definitely pop off for his team. I know it's going to be interesting as Sam, when I said earlier in the draft, said that the MMR of Nikki was a lie. So I'm curious to see how good Nikki is going to be for his team tonight. Loud. All right. We are finally able to get into this game. So let me swap over. Hopefully I don't mess up the banners this time. Oh, you know what? I don't have team colors on, so it doesn't matter anyways.
Nope.
All right. We are finally getting into this game. It's been a while, but I am excited. Looks like Sam's rocking the Merc. That's always love to see that. It's always fun to see different card changes and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely. Sam has had the most unique cars so far in the season.
Oh yeah, I think for him it's more fun to get demos when you're on some rocking his Esper or something like that, or the Scarab. But either way, we've definitely got some good looking cars. It looks like Baker's looking for a shot, but Spoon's gonna actually deny that. Slade with a quick counter actually. We'll see if anyone can get this ball off of his hood though. There's already been like 5 demos. We're 30 seconds into this game.
Nikki there almost had a chance to shoot as Bakers will try to put this back in. Almost gets the dunk on him there as well. This will kind of leave this one for Sam. Just kind of pops it up, but Slade is able to get out of the corner, and another demo. What a surprise. CoolCat gets a nice clear out here.
Yeah, demos doesn't surprise anyone. Also, anyone in chat, let us know if the game sounds good, if anything needs to get turned up or down, if any mics are good. Want to make it as professional as possible. But as Sam is going to get the scoring started, he's been waiting an hour. He's ready to go using that Merc. He's going to say good first touch off the back wall, and CoolCat couldn't quite get there in time. Putting his team up on the board 1-0.
Yeah, quite a lot of opportunities for both teams so far, but Can't Afford FIFA was able to take advantage of it.
Yeah. Well, I'm really curious the stats on this. Make sure everyone's got to save the replays, but I am really excited to see just the demos and stuff that come out of this. As we see another one, Sam's just going for the demos. Yeah, you love to see it. And we got another one. Oh, my. Oh, Spoon with an unfortunate miss there, but Slade's coming in for a quick shot, but it's going right to Baker, though. Now, Trey actually had a pretty open shot there, but not quite the boost to get an angle. Slade and Spoon are up. That's going to be a double commit, but I was going to say we got a double commit on defense. Can Sam get the open net? And he does. Oh, absolute perfect counterattack right there. All right,
Cat Hunting Spoon just pressed up a little bit too hard there, and Sam was kind of waiting on that side for the clear and took advantage of it.
All right, turn the game sound down just a little bit, so guys, let me know if that is good to go there. Appreciate the feedback. All right, we got Slade and Nikki on the kickoff. Now Spoon's getting to the corner. He's got 63 boost to work with. Does miss it. More demos. That's actually going to be open. Is anyone there to follow in? What is going on so far? I don't know if people are trying to demo regardless of whether they hit the ball or not, but either way, Trey is looking for 0 boost, still looking for players. Now Baker off the wall. Sam and him actually try to get a pinch. Baker's going to get a good clear. Slade Hunt just being a nuisance. Is Nikki able to get the double tap? That's an open net. Is anyone there? Close. Baker's there. We had all 3 players from Couldn't Afford FIFA there, but no one could put the ball in the net.
That was just... You're not going to win... Oh, my. I don't know what's going on here.
Demos. It's just demos. That's what's going on. I'm surprised you had CoolCat and Slade. I don't know if Slade was just in an awkward position, but you can't let that go in. That's something that we expect Cat Hunting Spoon to make that save.
Yeah, and then Can't Afford FIFA there just a little bit ago had wide open net missed by 2 players, but somehow they don't get punished for it and score instead.
All right. I'm not saying that we should do this, but maybe game 2 we turn off demos just to see what happens.
Nice save there by Nikki. So kind of get it out here to ssmagalodon as it is stopped by Spoon. But CoolCatMeow up for a shot, gets it over 1, but will not have the second read.
Instinct, I think, as my favorite chat so far, is it's not going to lie, as bad as I feel about watching Trey and Slade get demoed after last week's slaughter between his 2 teams, it feels kind of good. Either way, Nikki's going off the sidewall. Sam's going to be there, but Spoon's actually going to take the ball instead, trying to go off the back wall. He's only got 23 boost, though. Now Baker's going to come in. He's got it under control. Does beat Trey. Is anyone there? It's going to be an open net. That's going to be 4-0. No surprises coming out. If no players are on the field, it's pretty easy to put the ball in the net. Yeah,
Now that's the second one there, just caused by a cat hunting Spoon having all 3 players on the opposite side and no one back. Gonna have to clean up the rotations there a little bit.
Yeah, and again, it's hard with as many demos as they're going. I don't know if some players are missing rotations or just, doing something they maybe would normally do just to try to get a demo. As we see another one come out, I'm genuinely excited to do the stats for this game just to see the demos. I don't know if Cat Hunting Spoon took it personally, losing that last game against Godly Instinct Urban Style, but they're just going for demos. And I am all here for it. So we've got a 4-0 lead going to Couldn't Afford FIFA. Definitely showing off why they are one of the top teams in the league right now. Unfortunate backflip from Spoon as Sam does get a bump on him. He's rocking that Merc. A little bit of a double commit from them. All 3 players from Couldn't Afford FIFA committed, but Nikki is there to pass it to the side.
As Bakers will try to get that up here, but CoolCat does intercept it. As he'll try to play it in the middle here, but just kind of falls away from that. Slade Hunt with a nice 50. It is above the net here, but no one's able to take advantage of that on Cat Hunting Spoon. As Baker will play that to the side, but CoolCatMeow gets it over 1. As Slade Hunt misses his aerial there, and Nikki will get a clear out here to the middle.
Yeah, what I'm seeing from this is I'm scared for my life when I have to play either of these teams again. But I mean, a 4-0 lead, I think it's been dominant. I mean, we'll see the stats obviously at the end of this, but I haven't seen much of an offense from Cat Hunting Spoon. It has been all Couldn't Afford FIFA from the start to the end. Obviously, 25 seconds left. It's inevitable. It's going to be a 1-0 lead going to Couldn't Afford FIFA, but what
as far as they've seen, they've really only had 2 good opportunities, and both were just kind of wasted there as 1 or 2 players missed on those.
And a double demo coming out. I want to know how many exterminators we're going to have. Are they going to get one for the road? Trying to get a Doomsday. And it does go in. Sam rocking that Merc. Yeah, I can't wait to see how many exterminators there are in this.
Yeah, I've never seen a game with this many demos in my life before.
Oh, I have. It's called Rumble with the power-ups. But yeah, once this ball hits, all right, who's got the exterminators? Who's it going to be? Sam with 12 demolitions.
Oh my gosh.
12. I don't even know. I don't know what to say. I got nothing. 12 demos in 1 game. Yeah, it looks like Cat Hunting Spoon only had 4 shots total compared to FIFA's 9.
Slade Hunt through 17 games of this season so far has 32 demos.
And Sam put up 12 in 1.
They have over he put up more demos than half the people in the league so far.
Yep. I don't know if we need to hand him the crown now or Slade's going to have a comeback, but he's got a place to... It works, clearly. I mean, his team dominated. So we'll see if Trey has anything to say about that. He's definitely got an interesting car he's rocking right now. If anyone doesn't know, he does use Bacchus mod, so that is not the actual car that he sees on his screen. But either way, I was going to say Slade Hunts. I think he switched over. Yeah, he did. He was rocking the Distro last game. Now he's back to the F-150. Hopefully it'll help. Is that going in? Yes, it is. Right as I say, maybe the car will help. Just unfortunate. Trey does get it around 1, but Slade Hunt can't quite get there in time, and Spoon is just caught a little bit too far out of the net.
Yeah, just good shot there by ssmagalodon, realizing that the net was kind of empty and they overcommitted a little bit. So we do have Spoon and ssmagalodon on the kickoff, as Spoon will take this, tries to center it, but BakersDozen does clear that out to the edge. CoolCatMeow will get a big clear there. A Spoon has a shot on the net, but fortunately blocked away.
It's the pressure. I mean, it is, no matter, every single time someone from Cat Hunting Spoon tries to get the ball, there's always someone from FIFA, 1, going for the ball, and 2, then going for the player. So they can't get it out of their half, and every time they do, someone is on it. As you see, Nikki's going up for this. Is this actually going to be going off the back wall? Is anyone there to tap it in? No, Spoon gets a good clear out, but Baker's right here. Actually, he ends up leaving it. Spoon going to get a goal. Baker, I think he was caught out going for boost there. Definitely thinking boost over ball in that situation, but as we all know, it always comes back to bite you.
Yeah, Spoon almost had a nice shot there. He tried going for that power shot there, but just couldn't quite place it up in the air as far as he wanted. A Slade Hunt, nice shot there.
That was a zero boost 50-50 right there. So say, I think Baker was on 0-2 as he took a 50 from Trey and then from Slade. He can only get one of the two, but Slade on a good follow. I mean, they're already doing better, first of all. There's been a quarter of the demos. As Royal says, uh-oh, Trey's angry. Yeah, as many demos as there were, I'd be pretty angry too. So watch out for Trey just to start popping off in this game. Slade Hunt does try to go for that. Doesn't quite have the boost. Trey does get off the back wall. Slade Hunt with a great bump, but Spoon isn't able to get that angle. Now Cat Hunting Spoon is forced to go back and get some boost here. Does get it
go
over.
Up for that.
It's just a triple commit. Almost a rule one from Nikki and Spoon. Spoon does get that corner boost, much needed from him. Double commit again from Cat Hunting Spoon. I don't know if they can't quite figure the rotations out. I mean, obviously going for demos, but the one downside of demos is a lot of times you do take yourself out of rotation.
Yeah, and I know kind of when Cat Hunting Spoon played us in threes as well, they like to send both Slade Hunt and Spoon up at the same time, and so don't know if they're still kind of just used to that play style or...
That was when Trey played goalie.
Correct.
Trey, yeah, this is you talking about a give style. Yeah, just Trey was sitting back there in net, but he's definitely out more now. That's almost going over. Sam almost gets a ball in, but Nikki's actually going to get a shot. Now it'll be up to Baker. We'll see if he can get it. Can't quite get there. Trey and Spoon are going to be there. A little more double commits, but again, Trey just doesn't quite have the boost right now to follow up with that. Now Spoon does have the boost, but can't quite get there. Now Sladen's trying to come in. Nikki's got control of the ball. Sladen with a good touch to the side. Does get a doink. If that's on target, oh, it's just off. I was going to say, great field awareness as Spoon tries to push that. It's an own goal! No. Absolute what a saves across the board. 100% calculated, wouldn't you say?
I mean, Cat Hunting Spoon, they'll take anything they can get right now. That puts them in the lead, so they got to be happy with that.
Yeah, it's like you said, they're going to take anything right now. Compared to game one, this is a relief from them just to say, hey, we can actually stay alive for more than 13 seconds on the field.
This CoolCatMeow here does have an empty net.
Doesn't get the power he
barely
wants,
gets
though.
Back. And Spoon will be taking this up the corner. Does get a little bit of a clear off. Slade Hunt looking for CoolCatMeow. Another demo on the field. And another one as well.
As now Slade Hunt's going for this. Does get beat by Baker. Is anyone going to be up for this? Trey's forced to go up. He does get it off. Gets a great touch. That was an unintentional second touch off the back wall, but fantastic job from him on defense to keep that out. Now Nicky's up. If he can get contact, it's open, but Slade Hunt's going to tap that to the side. Now Baker's putting him mid. Sam's there. That's just going to go in. Where is the defense from Cat Hunting Spoon?
I believe if we look at it again, Spoon somehow ended up on the top of the net there. Not sure if he's just going for some squishy style save or what.
Well, I saw Sam there, so I'm just gonna assume that Sam deleted a goalie. Let's be honest here.
Yeah.
Either way, they do tie it up. This is a lot closer and, let's be honest, a little bit more normal game than just everyone murder everyone. But either way, ball is still in front of the net. We'll see if they can get a shot on. Smegalodon with the Fields backflip. Just more double commits all around. All 5 players in the corner. Slade Hunt sees Sam's own goal and says, I can do you one better, and gets an own goal of himself. Yeah, that's got to hurt.
Utter chaos in that corner.
That's got to really... Oh, Trey actually ends up bumping Slade in that. Wow. Calculated indeed.
Hopefully, Cat Hunting Spoon here can turn around after that. Not let that get too much into their heads. As BakersDozen going to try play it in the middle here. Spoon with a shot on net, but Nicky's there to save that. CoolCatMeow goes for the 50. Does go back. Looks like Slade's the only one back, though, but kind of stalling for time as he plays it to the corner here.
I love Slade Hunt's car. Rocking the... I think he just hit random preset, if I'm being honest. Rocking the hamster wheels with a B-topper and a disconnect antennas. That's dropping down. Can Spoon get there? I was going to say, CoolCat's coming in with the shot, but as he was blinded by the demo, he couldn't see where he was shooting that. Now CoolCat almost gets the nuttiest redirect of today. But Slade Hunt's now just the absolute pressure. That's going to be a tie game. Just shot after shot after shot. Couldn't afford FIFA, just couldn't keep it out.
Just an absolute dunk by CoolCatMeow here.
No, Trey's just doing what he does best, just spamming the what a saves in chat. You gotta love it. If anyone says Trey isn't tilted from last game, you'd be lying to yourself.
Yes. Kind of nothing going on here. Sam will go for the demo. CoolCatMeow barely gets that there.
That's such fantastic awareness to know that his team is going to get hit, but now Baker's trying to drop it down. Spoon is actually there. Can he get a shot? It's going in. That's going to be the steal. Spoon coming in clutch. Taking game 2 at 0 seconds. Baker's trying to put it down, but Nikki and Sam both turned. The easy GG's coming out in chat, but Cat Hunting Spoon is going to be absolutely elated with that result.
That was really what they needed too, because going down 2 games in the series after getting demoed up as well, that just... We may have a game 5 here, the way these games are going.
Spoon is cracked, and yeah, let's just say Spoon. I guess we didn't even think about Spoon. Yeah, he came into that first game cold. If you want to ready up, by the way. But yeah, Spoon came in cold. Obviously, no warm up at all. So I guess it takes him 1 game, and Spoon's back. That's what we wanted to see. We didn't want a 3-0.
Yeah, and for those who don't know, Spoon was part of the 2v2 championship team last season.
Yeah,
so he
turns out Spoon's now like Diamond 3, so you put a GC and a Diamond 3 on the same team, yeah, pretty hard to beat him. But either way, Trey is definitely happy that Spoon is back on his team for 3s.
Yeah, as Slade Hunt will try to take this up the corner here. Ball does go for the net, no one really home, but Nikki does manage to get that out of there. CoolCatMeow with the empty net.
You like to see it
in there.
Yeah. Yeah, Slade Hunt, as I say, Sam didn't get the touch off the wall he wanted, and that's pretty easy for Trey. He's going to tap those in all day.
Yeah, it just may have been Spoon was cold for the first game. They're coming out here in game 3 taking the 1-0 lead.
And you know it would feel so good after game 1 to get a dub over Couldn't Afford FIFA.
For sure. Yeah, even probably get their hopes up too here, but this could be their first win of the season for series wins.
Yeah, if that's not a screaming to the universe caster curse, I don't know what is. But either way, Trey is going to be up for this. It's going off the corner. This is going to bounce mid. Is anyone there to finish? Slade Hunt's there, tries to get a 50, but it's good defense from Couldn't Afford FIFA. I think we're going to acquire shorter names for next season, by the way, just to say, but Sam's trying to put that in just off the sidewall. Nikki's putting it back. Is anyone there? Tries to go for a 50, but Spoon is going to take that out.
Yeah, Spoons goes for the kind of shot clear here. As CoolCatMeow also goes for the dunk as well. Spoon able to put it back in, but no one there as Nikki clears it out to the side. Slade Hunt trying to go for that clear. Gets it over 2 somehow. And another almost empty net there.
Good defense from Nikki. Now Trey's going to pass this mid. Sam's actually going to end up missing that. Trey can't get the angles, unfortunate. If you're Trey, you got to expect the defender to make that, so you don't want to use your boost and overcommit on that. Just as I say overcommit, you have Sam and Baker leaving the net completely, but Trey couldn't get the pass to Spoon that he wanted. Now Nikki's trying to get a pinch mid. You hear demos. Trey very fortunate to get back in time. Definitely understanding that if there's demos, he has to be back to recover for his teammates.
Yeah, we have definitely not as demo crazy as game 1 here. These both teams kind of settling in, and
yeah, it looks like it's just demos after demos. But it looks like Nikki's going to try to get this out. It's over Slade Hunt. Can he get it back? Baker's going to pop it to the corner. Doesn't have quite the boost to work with. Does go for more bumps on the goalie. Sam's coming in with a shot. Is that going in? Yes, it is. Tying it up. Sam using that thick merc. As Slade Hunt, didn't get the touch he wanted. Good awareness for Baker to go for demos and goalie. And Trey just got caught out, not quite back post, and that's a tie game.
Yeah, really good placement by Sam there. So we do have Smagalodon and Spoon going for the kickoff. Kind of goes neutral. Here's CoolCatMeow. Puts it back towards his own net, but Slade able to get there.
It is interesting how you brought up before that Trey kind of sends Spoon and Slade together. I mean, they work good. I know Trey just doesn't want to necessarily commit as much on defense, but as we say that, we see all 3 of them committing for this ball. It looks like Trey is back, but Sam might be deleting him off the field. Doesn't know him just enough. Doesn't get the demo, but either way, trips him up enough that Nikki can get a very solid touch in.
Yeah, and just those being in constant fear of getting demoed on the goal line can really get into your head there as well, which could be happening to Trey back there.
Oh, absolutely. Just we've all been in that situation. Someone's coming for the demo. You know you gotta do something. You're panicking, and Sam again
Another
just
demo.
deleting goalies. And you hear more demos off screen. Sam is just going for another one. Okay, yeah, I'm turning demos off after this game.
Nice shot there by Slade Hunt, but good save as well. Spoon will try to put this back in. CoolCatMeow goes for the shot, but BakersDozen gets it over him. Another demo as well. Slade Hunt barely able to clear that and leads to an empty net.
Yeah, I think for whatever reason, game 2, as you know, we definitely saw no one was going for as many demos, and I think this game, Couldn't Afford FIFA just said, wait, why'd we stop demoing? We dominated game 1, so they turned up the demo game again, and they're looking at a solid 3-1 lead.
Yeah, definitely demos have been favoring them, as there comes another one from them as well, because then you do have CoolCatMeow only at times has 1 to none goalies on the goal line as well, so FIFA has been able to get some more shots in this game.
Yeah, it's hard as Trey plays such a defensive
Another one.
role on this team. Like you said, you know, he tosses Slade and Spoon up, but it's just sometimes, you know, they're not quite as high level as him. Maybe he needs to go up and rely on his recoveries more. I think he can definitely go up and help his team pressure a little bit more, and then rely, like I said, on his speed and his defense to just rush back with little boost. As you see here, he's going up for the double tap. Tries to get an angle. It's off the back wall. Is anyone there to finish it? Not quite. It's going to the corner, but as you saw there, that's where Trey needs to cheat up. And look at both his teammates are back. He needs to rely on rotations a little bit more as he's sitting here with a 2-on-1. He goes for a flick, but again, one player goes for the ball, one player goes for the actual demo.
Yep. Yeah, that's something that could really benefit Cat Hunting Spoon if both Spoon and Slade Hunt were able to really step up their defensive abilities. That could free up CoolCatMeow to go forward a lot more.
Yeah, Instinct in chat saying, where is CHS's defense from last week? That's a good question. I think when you're
It's
alive...
getting demoed.
Yeah, I was going to say, when you're alive on the field for 18 seconds at least, like last week, now they're only alive for 9 seconds. As Sam's just doing this for fun. You know how much he enjoys this.
We know Cat Hunting Spoon cannot be enjoying this right now.
I'm going to call it right now that this series, Sam is going to break the single series demo record for just ever. I don't think, unless we do a Rumble tournament, I don't think it's going to happen. As they can try to get one more for the road, it's going out the back wall. That's not going to do it, but Can't Afford FIFA. Just like I said, why'd they stop going for demos? Who knows? They start going for demos again, and they dominate.
That right there, that's the key to their 2 games. They just took out Cat Hunting Spoon so that there was no one to defend the net at all, and a lot of empty net opportunities for them.
Yeah, and if you're, what's interesting is, you know, Cat Hunting Spoon, I haven't seen a lot of forced backboard defense from Can't Afford FIFA. I think they need to start pinging it off the backboard and really testing that. Obviously, I know it's hard when you are just deleted off the field every 3 seconds, but I think Trey needs to start using bigger clears and just put the ball in net. I mean, you know, you look at Nikki, you look at Sam, you look at Baker. How good is our defense? We don't know. It hasn't been tested.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, as we do have a shot there, but Baker able to save it as well. But yeah,
that's a
like
triple commit.
Said, a triple commit.
That's a triple commit. That's going to be an easy goal for Nikki or Baker. Which one wants to seal it? Sam says, nah, I'm taking it myself. But yeah, that's just rotation. I mean, you can't afford to just give straight up free goals.
No.
Trey says not a triple commit in chat. Nah, didn't see it. Didn't see it at all.
Yeah, they definitely... Cat Hunting Spoon needs to get some pressure on here, otherwise they're going to be sent home for the day. But
it's
just shots from anyone would help.
It's so surprising. You know, people have said, like, you know, this isn't the same team from last series. You're like, you're right. It's not. They were able to be alive last series. What's interesting is with this strategy, I don't know how Couldn't Afford FIFA isn't, you know, 4-0 also. I want to know. I don't remember exactly who they ended up losing to. I think it was Godly Instinct Urban Style, which is a name and a half to say, but
Yeah.
I wish I could
They did
I wish I
lose.
could watch that series and kind of know how they ended up beating them.
They did lose 3-0 to them as well, so not close games really, but a clean sweep. But kind of, you just have to be a lot faster than catch them in their kind of overextending for those demos.
Overextending? Yeah, just like that. Where the defense overextends. Spoon and Slade both there. No one's in net, and Nikki says, all right, I'll take that, I guess. All 3 players from Catading Spoon weren't even in the half when that ball was shot. So it's just a lot of it's just rotational errors. Again, I know obviously they're trying to dodge these demos, but you can't make it so easy to get demoed if all 3 of you are not even in the half. As Trey's going to put one in, says thank you very much. Kind of going back to the defense. Where was the defense that couldn't afford FIFA on this?
Yeah, it just looks like no one really playing that backboard defense, and you cannot afford that if CoolCatMeow is going to get an open shot.
Yeah, now is definitely the time for Trey to pop off for his team. They definitely need it right now.
Yeah, and hopefully here he can get another one quickly for them, as gets another chance coming up the sidewall here. Bakers is on the backboard, but misses that one. Slade's up, able to keep it on the side there, but cleared away to the side by Nikki.
You see Sam's already going for demos on Spoon. The ball hasn't even been shot on net, and he's going for demos. Spoon does get that out to Trey, but Sam's going to clear that away. Nice and far to the corner. We'll see who wants to go for that. Nikki's going to hit it towards the net. Slade actually ends up missing that. That's gotta hurt. As your team's just trying to get back into that. Just, I don't know if the sun was too bright on that one. It was just an unfortunate, couldn't quite flip in time there.
No, that now instead of just having been down by 1, Cat Hunting Spoon's down by 2. As Slade Hunt does, for some reason, kickoff bad communication on the kickoff as Slade Hunt gets an empty net here.
I got nothing. I don't know.
Looks like Nikki did go for it, but just flew right over the ball.
That was, as Instinct said in chat, anticlimactic. But you know what? Catading Spoon's gonna take it because they desperately need another goal. As Trey's trying to do it, but 0 boost will always limit what you can do. That's now all 3 players from Catading Spoon committing and running back for 0 or with 0 boost. Trey does hit it high. We'll see if he wants to go for another, and he does. Doesn't quite get the touch he wanted, though. Baker's going to clear that downfield. We'll see if Spoon wants to go for that. Does get a Fields backflip. Now both players committed. Sam just has to put that on net. Can't quite get there, as Trey is now back, but it's actually going to be an open net if Trey can get that hard enough, but no, not quite. Great defense from Baker.
Spoon
Is
puts
that
a shot
going
on.
in? Oh, not quite enough power on that one, but Trey's going to try to go for this. Does get beat by Baker, though. Fantastic speed from him. Slade does touch at the corner and instantly is hit by Sam. Unfortunate touch there as Nikki does put it back. To Trey off to the side. We'll see if he can get one more clear forward. Does have control of this, but Sam does come in. Spoon's going for a shot here. Does get dunked again by Sam. We'll see if... I was going to... Nope, never mind.
Another demo.
I was going to... Oh, he missed!
What a save.
Great defense from Trey. I was going to say, we'll see if Slade Hunt can survive for 2 seconds, but instantly gets demoed. We'll see if Trey can get that mid. It does go mid.
Good
Spoon
pass.
and Slade both triple commit well with Trey. They'll be rushing back to stop the counterattack now.
Yeah, kind of with this being there on match point here, they are going to have to take some more chances. Slade Hunt goes for the demo on net, but kind of misses there.
Yeah,
So Nikki's up for the shot, but fakes it.
No.
CoolCatMeow with barely a save.
Yeah, he's on
Still trying
0
to get
boost. He's really... he's definitely not playing his defensive last game, but the problem is he's always on 0 boost, and every time he spawns, he's only at 33, and he's got to try to pick up more pads.
Spoon had a chance there, but kind of just passed it over to Can't Afford FIFA. As they'll get another chance here, putting in the corner.
Oh, what a great bounce. Ooh. Good demo, too, but just unfortunate his team couldn't get there. We'll see who's going to be first to this ball. Catading Spoon just can't let a free ball, first of all, be like that in the middle and off the backboard. But Trey's now going for a ceiling shot. Decides actually to have it bang it off the ceiling. We'll see if Slade can do it. Does have 0 boost. Is Spoon there for the shot? And he is. That's going out the backboard. Can Trey read it? No, he can't quite get the angle he needs. He got 45 seconds to make this happen or they are done. Sam's already going for hunting. Demos. Yeah, Sam. It should be really Sam's hunting Spoon is what it is. Because, my God, he has not been off him this entire game. Trey doing everything he can, just trying to get a bumps or anything to the mid. Actually going to be popped off. Baker is awkward, but Nikki is going to be up to control that. Nikki, I am so impressed with him this series, honestly. For being I think he was the last pick in threes, or one of the last pick in threes. He's done fantastic so far.
Spoon might have a chance here. Gets it over net. We'll see if anyone can finish this one. Slade on target.
Oh my.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, Slade got that? Own goal, question mark? Oh, Trey kind of, yeah, Trey and Sam were going for that. There's nothing Sam could have done. Either way, they are not out of this yet, folks. We'll see if they can push to OT, or if we can get some more. Spoon can get some more 0-second plays. Looks like we are going into OT. Looks like it's going to be Trey and Baker on this kickoff. Should say Trey does end up losing it, but Slade is there for a quick bat downfield. Sam's going to be a little bit awkward in net. Does hit it far. We'll see if Trey wants to go for this, or no, he does opt to say go for himself. A little bit of a pinch. Let's see if Trey can read this off the back wall. Is anyone there? Sam does get a fantastic touch. Yeah, great touch from Sam on that one.
Spoon might have a chance here. Oh, and puts it in.
Spoon's cracked. Spoon's cracked. What if, okay, if you saw game 1, there is absolutely no way that you're saying, yeah, we're going to game 5 out of this. No. Cat Hunting Spoon is still in this and could potentially get their first win.
Yeah, they just need Spoon just every time the game's close here. At the last moment, he's coming clutch for them.
That's an understatement, yeah. Either way, we have a game 5. I want to see predictions in chat of who you think is taking this. Spoon's warm. He's good to go. Cat Hunting Spoon's actually out shooting Can't Afford FIFA. You know, as many demos as they go for, demos don't quite get on the stat sheet, or at least this specific stat sheet, I should say.
Yeah, and that's kind of one thing we saw, that the first game there, Can't Afford FIFA had almost all the pressure as well as the demos, and Cat Hunting Spoon wasn't able to get really any shots on at all, but kind of looks like they've been able to kind of figure them out a little bit and change it up here.
Yeah, Royal saying Spoon is the turbo of NDSU, and I think that couldn't be more accurate. I mean, Spoon, he's been so clutch with everything so far. When his team needs him most. And I was ready to call that game. I thought there was absolutely no way Cat Hunting Spoon.
Oh, yeah.
Spoon now faking out Smegalodon, but we'll see if Trey can pop this mid. Is anyone up for this? Looks like that's going to be an open net unless Trey can get back to this. Unfortunate triple commits again from Cat Hunting Spoon.
That's just pretty much half of Can't Afford FIFA's goals this whole series has been empty nets on overcommits.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, Cat Hunting Spoon, you know, the rotation has been lacking a lot, and like you said, yeah, just it's a lot of open nets. I mean, Can't Afford FIFA, they've had good offense, but most of their goals have been demos or just open nets, which it's working for them. Yep. You know, if you demo the player, you're going to get a lot of open nets. A Spoon there. Can he put this in? Unfortunately, couldn't quite get it over Sam. As Slades goes up for this. Does he have another? He's still boosting. Trey's there. Puts it on net, but Sam's going to bat that away. Now Slade's going for this. Does get a pass. Trey's going to be there. Can he tap it in? And he does. Wow. Gorgeous, gorgeous passing play from Trey and Slade.
Really good job there, too. Slade Hunt could have just gone back for mid-boost, but decides to turn around right away. Good communication by them as well, if one of his teammates pointed that out.
Yeah, that was such a dive in from Slade, too. Every boost he had, just every ounce of that little, I was going to say little truck, but it doesn't quite sound right. But either way, Spoon's going to be coming in. This is a tie game. Ball's on target. Trey does bat that away. We'll see if Slade's going to get there in time. He does. Nicky's going to hit this. It's going off the sidewall. Is anyone there to put it corner? No, it looks like Spoon's going to be the first there, though. Does get it past Nicky. Baker's going to tap this off the sidewall. Sam goes up. Does hit it the wrong ways. Can Spoon get there in time? Unfortunately, doesn't get it off the corner. A little bit of misplays coming out from Couldn't Afford FIFA. I don't know if they're nervous, but if you're them and you've been as dominant as you have been and you're sitting in a game 5, I'd be starting to sweat a little bit.
Yeah, definitely not. You do not want to see this game tied right now. As you should be, according to the stats, you should probably be winning right now if you can't afford FIFA. Oh, another demo.
You know what the hardest shot to save is in Rocket League? It's the shot when you're demoed. Sam just, like we said earlier, a lot of open nets from a lot of demos, and it is working for them. We'll see if Cat Hunting Spoon's going to have an answer for that. They've done it in the past. Is Sam's going to bang this? Can he get a double off the backboard? No, he does hit it just a little bit farther than he wanted to, but that's going to be off the backboard again. Can Spoon get there? Spoon's defense has been so good this game. As Slade Hunts again, but again, that's just the double commits that we're talking about.
So CoolCat will try to get this up the middle, but shot right back into his own corner as Sam will try to put this in the middle. Spoon with a good clear there. Plays off to the side and goes for it again himself, but unable to get, so CoolCatMeow will put it in the middle. But all three people up for Can't Afford FIFA as he'll put this back again.
Yeah, Slade Hunt's going to be coming in. I was going to say, that should have been a pretty solid shot. You know he wanted that one. He's going to try to aerial for this. Does end up missing. Can Spoon get there? No. A little bit of chaos in the box so far. As Trey's going to get a shot. It's going to be open. Is that going to get there in time? No.
Close.
Is Spoon there? Oh, it's saved from Smegalodon. Going on the counterattacks again. Is anyone there from Cat Hunting Spoon? Good pass attempt, but Spoon's going to be there. I don't know how either team hasn't been scored in the last 30 seconds. Either way, a little bit of a triple commit from Couldn't Afford FIFA. We'll see if Trey can go for a little bit of a doomsday. He ends up faking kind of both his teammate and the other team out. Baker does get a good clear downfield. Now Spoon's there. Is anyone there to help him out? Sam's going to clear that right away. Slade Hunt goes for a big bang. Is anyone going to be able to read it off the backboard? Slade Hunt tries himself off the backboard again. Is anyone there? It's a triple commit. Can Spoon get this shot on target? Oh, it's just wide, and Sam's going to take that away.
Good block there by Slade. It's CoolCatMeow will try to put this back in here. Might have an opportunity, but BakersDozen good clear. Nikki as well. Goes against Slade Hunt, but that F-150 just dominating in those 50s today.
Yeah, as we say that, Trey almost gets the 50 of a lifetime. That's going to be nice and high. Is anyone there? We have another double commit out of Can't Afford FIFA. Now they're up for this. Oh, I was going to say, that's a four-person commit. That's a quad commit coming out of everyone. It's going back. Is anyone there? Is Trey able to beat out Smegalodon? Goes for a 50, but
no.
It's the Merc. It's pay to win, I'm telling you. Going for it? No way. Don't. Okay, as I say, don't do him like that, Sam. The ground pinch. But either way, there is 1 minute left. That's a triple commit. Is that going to be open? No, Spoon is back for that. I was going to say they have less than 1 minute to try to get a goal. That's actually going to be open. Is anyone going to be there? Just chaos. Although that's not the touch Baker wanted. Does drop it down. Slade's there, but does end up going to the corner. We have 40 seconds left. As Trey does get a good 50. Can he get another one? No. Good defense from Baker, who is on a 2v2. Looks like Slade's going to be there. Spoon jumping up. Nikki's there. Who's going to get there first? Can Trey clear this away? And he does. Is anyone going to be there? Sam and Nikki both went up, though. Can Trey do it? That's a one-on-one. Slade goes for it. That was his open. And he gets the bump. Absolutely fantastic from Slade Hunt. Oh, my. He gets the demo and gets the bump on Sam. That he could not have asked for a better play. When they needed him most, the F-150 comes through. Wow. Just wow.
I was worried there for a point that he was going to mess up CoolCatMeow's dribble, but little did I know what he was going to do with that.
Oh, I thought so too. He actually ended up kind of giving a little love tap to Trey, but ends up working for them. Can they clutch it, or do they have to go into OT? We'll see if either team can get a shot on. Trey is there. He pops it up. Is anyone able to kill it? Where's Spoon? 0-second antics. We are in Game 5 overtime, people. Oh, looks like Spoon's going for the kickoff against Sam. Trey's there. They need one goal to get their first win of the season. Bakers are off the backboard. It's a big clear. What are the odds this play ends up happening because of a demo? So close. Oh, I bet their hearts are racing right now. Sam going for demos like he does. Trey's going to be taking the ball. It's going to be off the corner. We'll see if he can get this. Looks like Baker's going to be back on defense. Both teams maybe a little hesitant to commit now as they are one goal off of stealing the series.
Good 50 there by Spoon. Oh, what a pass.
Smart of Trey not to commit, though. I was going to say, if he triple committed and missed, that would have been a counterattack for sure.
Puts it down in front again. Spoon up for the shot. Almost makes it.
That's so risky as Spoon and Slade both went for that as Trey was at 0 boost. Trey does pop this up. Sam's going for a demo on Spoon. If that's going on target, it's going in. Spoon luckily avoiding Smegalodon as he actually ends up kind of faking out Nikki here. Spoon now trying to pop it up over Baker, but doesn't quite get there. As Slade Hunt does get it. Is that going to be dropping on target? Nikki's there. Is that going in? Is anyone there to follow up? No, Sam does get a good clear away. Now Trey trying to control this ball. Does get it past one. Now it's Spoon. Oh, I was going to say, Spoon had a good look at the net, but Smegalodon says, no way, not gonna happen. Sladon says, I'll return the favor. Now, Baker is up, though. Spoon is the last one back. Is that going in? Yes, it is! Baker clutches it. Game 5 overtime. Back-to-back Game 5 OT heartbreaks for Cat Hunting Spoon. You gotta feel for them at this point.
They crawled their way back through this series, like each game after losing, and then to go like that just hurts.
That has to be one of the hardest ways to go out for Cat Hunting Spoon. I mean, like I said, you feel for those guys. I mean, as hard as they've worked, and like you said, they crawled back on that one. I mean, I was ready to call them out. I thought there was no way this would go Game 5 at all, not even close. And yeah, that's gotta hurt for them. I mean, obviously, well played. They couldn't afford FIFA, but you expected Couldn't Afford FIFA to really take that in 3 or 4 games. You were not expecting a Game 5 series.
No, and just the way that Couldn't Afford FIFA came out the first game, you thought that this is just going to be a massacre. It's going to be a quick 3-0 series. But that's just really unfortunate for Cat Hunting Spoon. They almost came back there.
Yeah, it's gotta hurt, really. It's hard to say because you really expected just. I don't want to say you didn't expect that, but it's just gotta hurt. There's just no other around that. So you know that. No. Well, and you got to think back to back. They could be sitting right now instead of 0-5. They could be sitting at very clearly 2-3, but just the cards did not fall how they wanted to.
No, but that'll be a fun one to go back and watch in the recap this week. Just demo crazy.
Agreed.